Hammers up, everyone. Towley here. Just want to give you guys a little chat. So Origin PC is celebrating their 10th anniversary. That's 10 years in the industry making high performance, high quality computers. Now, before we go more into that, I'm going to rewind you 10 years.
Who guessed? Who dis? I love that.
We should just leave that as the intro
Right.
for the segment.
I'll do it. I'll record it.
So welcome back. It's time to chat with my man Towley. You can find Towley playing World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, and other games on Twitch. How's it going, my brother Towley?
Woo.
What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing today?
Good, man. How are you, dude? Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to episode 4 of Origin PC Live, man. Happy to have you. Just gonna ask
Awesome,
you.
man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. You're
It's
you're one of our
Patel.
strongest supporters since day one, man, and we appreciate you. And we want to bring the family together and have you on our little show.
Of course.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Eat, sleep, game, repeat.
That's
Eat,
right.
sleep, game, repeat.
I actually will be turning 10 myself in January in streaming. And I remember the very first PC that I had to be like an E machine when I first started streaming. And man, that thing was a piece of junk. And I remember not being able to swap out any of the pieces in this E machine at all. I couldn't, I think it was proprietary, like built or whatnot. I couldn't, it was like their custom, configurations. So I couldn't even like take the hard drive out. I couldn't take the video card out. I couldn't take anything out. It was like all just like locked in there. And that's when I decided, you know what? I'm going to try to build my own PC. And over the years, if you guys have been watching me on Twitch, you'll know how crazy it was for me when I first started streaming, how OCD. You guys know how OCD I am. I'm insane. Like if one little thing is off, if one little pin is not right, if the video card is not positioned properly, I just lose my mind. So I tried building a few of my own computers over the last couple of years. And I've had to probably return like 2 motherboards. All my fault, by the way, because I didn't like properly ground myself. I remember I put too much thermal paste. There's a whole thermal paste meme in my channel because I put a lot of thermal paste in the on the processor, and then when I flattened the cooling on it, it just spilled all over and it hit the motherboard, and then that went out. And there was another time where I didn't connect the video card properly, and then that fried the power supply. I'm just bad, okay, at PC maintenance building computers. So I've worked with many computer companies over the years. And some really, like, sometimes you work with some companies and they just hand you a PC and they say, here you go. Put our banner here, put our banner there, and we'll see you next year for a renewal, right? And I didn't like that until a couple of years ago. I hooked up with Origin PC. And at first I'm like, all right, another PC company looking to work with me. What's going to happen here? And man, I was floored. I honestly consider Origin PC pretty much like family. They're like my gamer family, my PC family. They're so welcoming and they're so nice. And, I've worked with Kevin and the crew over there for years now, and they'll do anything for me. They'll do anything for any of their sponsored streamers. And they have like this demeanor about them that they're like, we're about the gamers, we're about the PCs, and we're about helping the community overall. They do so much. They do so much for charity, so much for the gaming community in general. And I'm so happy that they're now celebrating their 10th anniversary. It's their B-Day. And they've been through 10 years of building computers since 2009. And they do every computer custom by request, CPU, GPU, the tower, what you can customize the size of the towers. If you see my 2 builds they made for me, one had like the original Hammer logo on it.
It's a gaming PC and a rave party. I must have one. Origin PC, you can take my hair, but you can't take my freedom.
See, that's how you know you got a sick wiring setup.
Craig has him at the CEO's build. Greater
Perfect
than
crease.
Yep. Did I just see Richard? Yes, you did.
Do that again. Slide it. Slide that way.
This way?
No, the other way.
This way?
There you go. And let's try that again.
This? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to see it? Look. There's no crease, no bend. Goes a perfect
Beautiful.
line right across.
Show it this way. Flip it all the way around so you can see the full logo. Right,
What,
you
the
can just see
full-
the camera.
Yeah.
Haven't caught up yet.
There's no bend in there at all. Straight line all the way across.
That's how we build our systems here. No bulge.
And my most recent one had the half orc, half human Towley BFA logo on it.
Oh! What? What?
They can etch your name, happy anniversary, whatever you want. They do it. And the best part about them is they have 24/7 support. And I say this because I have a story about 24/7 support. So check this, right? It's 2 a.m. I'm bored. Sometimes when I'm bored, I do dumb things. So I'm there on the computer. I look at my motherboard for my Origin PC and I say, oh, look, a BIOS update. I guess I should do it. And I did it. I flashed my BIOS. I updated it. Computer wouldn't turn on. After a few tries, it turned on. Then it was like CPU core error, fan error. It was like a bunch of errors. And I didn't know what I just did. So I called Origin at like 3 in the morning. And there was someone there. And they picked up the phone at 3 in the morning. Excuse my language. This is probably going to be beeped out of the video, I'm pretty sure. And I forgot what his name was, but he helped me out, and he didn't know who I was. He didn't know that I was Towley. He didn't ask me, oh, what kind. I just gave him like the serial number or whatever, the computer, and he walked me through. He got me to the BIOS. There was actually like a pre-built profile in the BIOS for my setup, and he got me back to that state and fixed me. And there's been situations where, they've sent me loaner PCs just so my regular PC can get built and be ready so I don't have to lose stream time. Now, obviously you're saying out there, oh, well, will they do that for everyone? I don't know. I mean, I am a sponsored individual for Origin, but that's the kind of personality about Origin and the people that work there that made me feel at home, made me feel like they were family. When I see them at BlizzCon or TwitchCon or any PAX, they're always there. Do you need anything? What can we do for you? Come check this out. Hey, this is the latest stuff. If I ever want to change a configuration in my PC, they're always so willing to do anything. And that's, I think, what's missing in the gaming world from a lot of these PC companies out there. Other companies will just give you something, want their name splattered everywhere, and then they don't talk and they don't communicate with you. Origin PC has been so nice to me and so nice to the gaming community, and they've always just been there. And I hope that I can work with them for years to come, and I hope that they can take their company and just excel with all the relationships they've made in recent memory here, and just take it to the next level, because they're always doing that.
So speaking of community, have any tips or feedback, or how do you maintain your community?
Oh man, I've always said maintaining a community is good through interaction and through feedback and just listening to what your community has to tell you so that you can react to it. I mean, sometimes communities just kind of grow organically on Twitch or in streaming in general, but I just kind of always like to be in tune with my chat and always make sure that they're taken care of, and that my communities and my channels are properly moderated, and then and anything happens, I'm always reaching out to them and letting them know what's going on with me or whatnot, and always getting them involved in what I'm doing. Basically, like when I'm playing World of Warcraft, I like to involve my chat in any way possible in my decisions and what I'm doing, and it's kind of like you're just basically inviting all these people into your gaming world to just kind of join you in your adventure. And I think that's a really huge part about building a community, is making sure that you have that kind of relationship with your viewers in your live stream. Just don't play games and just look at chat every 5 seconds and be like, thank you. Just always be talking, always be active, and I try to bring that energy with me every day, every morning, and they see that and they like that, and that just keeps building every day.
Now, they are going to have a big anniversary They will be having a lot of Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. So this is like the sellout mode of the video. Yeah, the before this sentence right now, like I was speaking from right here, bro. Okay, so I know sometimes when I speak from the heart, I get a little stuttery. So it's just how I am because they're that good. So if you want to be the first to know about the Origin Black Friday deals, there's going to be a link in my video description for you to click on. But yeah, once again, happy birthday, Origin PC. Thank you for being so kind and so humble to the Hammer Squad community, to myself, to Lula, and what we hope. Like I said, I hope we can work for years to come. Feliz cumpleaños.